4. Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the game starts. Some teams look good and flop out of the gates. Other teams take giant leaps forward.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Butler against Strus. And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
To the paint, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Garland against Lowry. To the inside. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Lowry.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
A 3 from Garland. Miami grabs the miss. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
The shot's good.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
So when we're talking about team identity, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Stolen by Garland. To the middle. Here's Allen. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jared Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Here's Lowry. Shoots from the corner. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Back to Allen. Pass to Strus. The 3 from Garland. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops. And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Strus. No good on that one. Great D that time from Adebayo. Robinson against Mitchell. Feeds it to Butler. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Garland against Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
How about the defense from Donovan Mitchell? This has not been a strong suit, but send it back, DM. Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Outside for Robinson. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. Averaging 25 points per, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with a win.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
You know, what, if anything, is left to be said about Donovan Mitchell's stunning 71-point game, Doris, in 2023?
You know what, Kevin? I think we can lose the fact that he also had 11 assists. And to couple those two achievements, 71 points with 11 dimes, amplifies the scoring because it proves that he wasn't hunting shots. What an extraordinary overall performance. When Kyle Lowry touches that painted area, he is aggressive to score it, and he is so able to finish on the interior.
Here's LeVert. And that one drops.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
1:10 left in the first quarter. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Well, the shooting guard position is where teams look for a lot of their points. And these players, the highest scoring among them, haven't disappointed. Donovan Mitchell, number 1.
And it's his explosiveness that jumps right out at you. I mean, he exploits gaps in the defense better than any player in the league. If there's an opening, he'll find it.
Yeah, I mean, he is an opportunistic scorer. I mean, he cashes in on every chance he gets. A lot of fun watching him just toying with opposing defenses, as long as you're not the player who has to guard him.
And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for the Miami Heat. 7-point differential. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
Well, attacking off the bounce has been the consistent part of Kyle Lowry's game. He's always had tremendous body control.
For 3, Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Lowry dishes to Bryant, and Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Lowry against Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Personal foul.
Always been a fearlessness to Kyle Lowry's game. Gets the defender committed, draws the foul. Nicely done.
Second free throw, no good. Pass to Mitchell. Over Lowry. Down low. Here's Wade. Off with the layup.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
And so it's Cleveland. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Richardson in at the point. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Richardson, good.
But Josh Richardson has a high level of focus, even from range. He's not going to be distracted.
And Greg, you talk about rim protection. Cleveland can really shut down the lane, can't they?
Yeah, I mean, they have the personnel to do it. Big front court and point guards who can keep ball handlers in front of them. If you want easy looks, don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Niang.
Butler with the ball. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Inside, here's Adebayo, and he uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's got 8 points.
Well, show me your vision, Josh Richardson. What a delivery.
Wade from outside. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. That's tipped. Robinson kicks to Adebayo. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They've led by as much as 10. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. The Heat trail by 4. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
And Miami making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Mobley, he's checked in for George Niang. And they double up Butler. Over to the wing. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
That's a really solid pass from Jimmy Butler. This guy all about making his teammates better.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And you think of height as an advantage in basketball, but Greg, the versatility at such a premium. Can you be too tall in today's NBA?
It's a valid question. The two biggest concerns for 7-footers are mobility and durability. To move the way they need to puts a lot of strain on those lower extremities.
It's amazing the success they've had with him shooting this way. 0 for the night.
Basket good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Wade, and the bank shot is good. Wade's got his first bucket of the night.
Wow, you have to love the decision-making of the big man, Mr. Mobley. What a pass.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thank you. Donovan Mitchell has fit in great with the Cavaliers. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, "It's unbelievable, always uplifting, positive, thinking about other people first. And to me, that's more important than all this put the ball in a basket stuff. Those are the types of people you want to surround yourself with." Kevin?
Oh, David, that is outstanding. Thank you so much. Robinson misses. The Cavaliers leading by 3. A drive by Garland. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Oh, nice move by Darius Garland. What a quick first step. Go ahead, young sir.
You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Highsmith's shot is off. Cleveland has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Strus. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Robinson. Wade kicks to Strus. Loads it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
Timeout called the Heat. Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
Has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Okoro comes in for Dean Wade. Karis LeVert's checked in for Max Strus. And it's Mitchell in for Garland.
What a good feel for what the defense is conceding. Donovan Mitchell very willing to get to that mid-range jumper.
And it's sent back by Mitchell. They get it back, and Bryant gets it to go. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. They've led by as much as 10. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Mitchell passes to Thompson. Back to Mitchell. Cleveland moving the ball around. A nice shot by Okoro.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Stolen by Mitchell. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
35 seconds left in the second quarter. Takes a shot at the elbow. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Thompson. And it's an 11-point Cavalier lead. Here's Lowry. Here's Bryant on target from 13 feet.
Everyone knows Thomas Bryant is elite finishing the basketball in the painted area. But now get to that mid-range game, Thomas Bryant. Nicely done.
Nice step back to get it off. Mitchell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs. Lowry looking around. Knocked loose. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 15 points, 4 steals, and 2 blocks. The first 2 quarters tonight looked a lot like what we saw from him in his last game. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up period. Do not be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Team foul.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5.
Jimmy Butler.
The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. And that one's good, Mitchell.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Heat trail by 16. Here is Lowry. Add another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Well, the tenacity of the play by Kyle Lowry pushes through the contact and scores it.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. One thing Garland has always done is shoot, Doris. Now he's connecting at a higher clip.
Well, Kevin, we know that shooters shoot. And if you have that mindset, you never go away from it. The key for Darius Garland is the talent has always been there. He entered the league so young, efficiency was going to become a natural part of his game. And now, all of a sudden, the ability to include his teammates. This guy has a wealth of talent.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And Max Strus picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Butler finds Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Now the pass to Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Adebayo's got 15 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Lowry against Strus. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Got a piece of it. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. And that one is hammered home.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Timeout called. The Heat. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
The Heat making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. And here's Garland for three. Another three for Cleveland.
So hard to stay with off the bounce. Darius Garland, such a nice collection of pull-ups, floaters, you name it.
Pass to Highsmith. Richardson outside. To the paint. Adebayo. One word, Doris, that comes to mind to describe this Cleveland team is scrappy.
Nick, Kevin, it's the perfect descriptor because you love how hard and how together this group plays. And to me, that represents their culture.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Miami.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Here's Lowry. That shot off the mark. Garland with the defensive effort. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you.
Maybe the most defining aspect of Kyle Lowry's career has been that competitive spirit. This guy has got vision, scoring ability, but he's always been team first.
Allen finds Mitchell. Here's Strus, defended by Butler. Allen, that's good.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And a nice shot by Bryant. Bryant's got 6.
Thomas Bryant is a problem on the offensive backboards. This guy's big and skilled, and you better box him out.
Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Lowry driving to the basket.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
And it's Strus missing. Miami's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Robinson. A rebound by Mitchell. The Cavaliers leading by 23. He feeds it to Allen. Count it, good. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he may be a top scorer, guys, but Donovan Mitchell is not selfish. What a pretty pass.
Timeout called, the Heat.
And clearly, he's in a lot of pain. They call time. The trainer's going to get a chance to go out and check him over.
And some changes here for the Heat. Kevin Love comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Caleb Martin subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Cleveland also making some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for George Niang. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. And it's LeVert in for Garland. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals
and get out in transition.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Offensive struggles continue, missing again. LeVert finds Thompson. Allen outside. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Outside Bryant to the middle. Here's Hothead. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, excellent concentration from Bryant on the offensive end, actively looking for ways to facilitate for his team.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Mitchell against Robinson. Now Martin. He has yet to score. Goes up the baseline.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Now in the game, Josh Richardson.
.16 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Hockett. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Okoro. And it's good, 2 points. Okoro's got 8 points.
This guy's such a good all-around player. Caris LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Head coach Erik Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? The ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Well, moving the ball is so important to these coaches.
I mean, it helps make the offense run smoothly, Kevin. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Okay, time now for an injury report. Now for an update on Kyle Lowry's injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Kevin caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Heat. He said the foot is really sore right now and that he really can't put any weight on it. It's a big injury for them. We'll see how this group of players responds going forward. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Erik Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Caleb Martin, Josh Richardson out there with Lowry. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Jaquez in at the four-man position. On the wing, Mitchell. Lowry covering. Back to LeVert. What do you think of the league's most recent CBA? Greg, that 7-year deal just signed.
Well, Kevin, the NBA and Players Association both need to be commended. Labor peace through the rest of the decade. Most pro sports don't have this kind of stability.
Lowry can't get it to go.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half. You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Love at the elbow. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Lowry. Another shot. He's off on that one. Good D by Mitchell.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
Out to Wade, over Martin. The shot by Wade, no good. And they recover it. The drive by Mitchell. Fires the three. That's good from Wade on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 6th assist on the night. He'd have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Lowry against Mitchell. Lowry dishes to Richardson. Pass to Martin. To halt the run, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
The Heat making a switch here. Highsmith is checked in. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Outside Lowry. Richardson kicks to Martin. Outside for Lowry. Stolen by Thompson. To the inside. LeVert. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. 6 points for Caris LeVert.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Stolen by Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Now, Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. And Dean Wade gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
Garland against Lowry. There's the dish to Richardson. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's his first foul. Caleb Martin's checked in for Miami.
Now in the game.
On defense, the Cavaliers. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Stolen by Garland. Back to Thompson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Garland's got 18 points now here in the 2nd half.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Richardson, no luck.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Donovan Mitchell.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Here's Richardson. Offensive rebound, Heat. Outside Lowry. Poked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Cleveland controlling the game. Garland attacking. Niang, that's good.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Now at the line, Kyle Lowry.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Bryant. And here's Martin. Out to the right wing. Lowry passes to Bryant. Kicks it out to Love. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, congrats on the win. What was Coach's focus going into the game tonight?
Coach got after us, told us to start, we got to play defense. Just can't come here and just let them make a score opportunity. We got to play defense and get back.
All right, David, thanks so much.